It is 6 o'clock. It's time to call the Sherwood City Council meeting to order. At this time, I would like to ask Robert Campbell to come forward and lead us in our prayer.
Lord Jesus, thank you for your love, for your mercy, for your wisdom, each and every one. We ask now that you bless this city council, each and every member. Give them wisdom, guidance, understanding, and compassion. We ask in your name. Now we also ask that you help us, keep us, protect us on our way home through this meeting tonight. In Jesus' name.
Amen. Would you announce?
Mayor, Council, I have Trevor Sims from Troop 770. He will be saying the Pledge of Allegiance. Right there, Trevor. Right there.
Would you show me the Pledge of Allegiance?
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you.
Would you call the roll, please?
Brooks. Here. Harmon.
Here.
Lilly.
Here.
McMinn.
Here.
High. Kiplinger.
Here.
Sanders.
Here.
Williams.
Here. Approval of minutes of the regular meeting on March 26, 2018 as transcribed.
So moved.
Second.
Lilly.
Aye.
Sanders.
Aye.
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 Kiplinger.
Aye.
McMinn.
Aye.
Brooks. Aye. Harmon.
Aye.
Williams.
Aye. March 2018 financials. You have copies of those in your packet. Are there any questions or discussions, comments? Hearing none, I move forward.
Is there a motion to waive the reading requirement?
So moved.
Second.
Lilly.
Aye.
Sanders.
Aye.
Aye. Aye. Kiplinger.
Aye.
McMinn.
Aye.
Brooks. Aye. Harmon.
Aye.
Williams.
Aye. Committees and/or commissions, Advertising and Promotion Commission.
We did meet, and the minutes are in the packet if anyone has any questions. We did break ground on the splash pads. That's some exciting news for us, and that'll be moving forward shortly. We will meet as scheduled next month, first Wednesday at 3 p.m.
Thank you. Civil Service Commission, Parks and Recreation Committee.
Parks and Recreation Committee did not have any business for the agenda last month. If there's business on the agenda this month, our regular meeting is at 6 p.m. on May 14th at the Bill Harmon Rec Center.
Thank you. Personnel Committee.
We did not meet. As of right now, we don't have anything on the agenda as well. If we do, it will be Thursday the 3rd at 5:30 at Bill Harmon Rec Center.
All right, thank you. Next item is Planning Commission. I would just ask that Mr. Middleton go ahead and come forward, and you are going to.
Councilmember Harmon has a motion with respect to items 7A and B.
I've been visiting with Mr. Middleton and chair of the Planning Commission, and they've requested that we table A and B until they have an opportunity to submit revised versions of both these ordinances. So I make a motion that item A be tabled.
Second.
Okay.
Could I request, when you're revising these ordinances, would you do it with the strike-through format?
Yes. I would ask that any of you who have a question or suggestion, if you please get it to us, we can consider it.
What's the date of that meeting?
Second Tuesday.
Second Tuesday.
Is your motion to table both A and B?
Sure. Table both A and B.
And second.
Lilly.
Aye.
Sanders.
Aye.
Aye. Aye. Kiplinger.
Aye.
McMinn.
Aye.
Brooks. Aye. Harmon.
Aye.
Williams.
Aye.
An ordinance accepting a dedication of a sewer easement and abandoning an existing sewer easement and for other purposes.
Is there any questions or comments?
Move for the adoption.
Second. Lilly.
Aye.
Sanders.
Aye.
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 Kiplinger.
Aye.
McMinn.
Aye.
Brooks.
Aye.
Harmon.
Aye.
Williams.
Aye.
An
an ordinance rezoning property located near Highway 107, more specifically described as Phase 8, Creekside Edition, amending the zoning map and for other purposes.
The area in question, property under Phase 8, has two different zoning classifications, and I can't figure out how the lines are wrong. But it was O2 and R3, neither of which permit single-family housing. And so we looked at the land use plan, which recommends that that whole area be single-family residential. This request is consistent with that. We recommend approval.
Move for adoption.
Second.
Orba seconded. Lilly,
Aye.
Sanders,
Aye.
aye. Aye. Keplinger,
Aye.
McMahon,
Aye.
Brooks,
Aye.
Harmon,
Aye.
Williams.
Aye. Senior Citizen Committee, Sewer Committee, Street Committee.
Street Committee did meet. Seems we've always got something to talk about. So, minutes are in your packet. Our next meeting is May the 10th at 5:30 p.m. Bill Harmon Rec Center.
A resolution in support of Electronic Recycling Week, April 23rd through the 28th for 2018.
Move for the adoption of the resolution.
Second.
Lilly,
Aye.
Sanders,
Aye.
aye. Aye. Keplinger,
Aye.
McMahon,
Aye.
Brooks,
Aye.
Harmon,
Aye.
Williams.
Aye.
And we have representatives here tonight with respect to the neuroscience building. If y'all want to come on up. A resolution approving certain exterior building materials for construction of the Arkansas Neuroscience Building in Sherwood, Arkansas.
It's a good looking building.
Good looking. Gosh, Alan.
That's why we want to use this product. It's easy to work with.
It's tough.
It's durable, that's for sure.
Honorable Mayor, Honorable Councilman, if you remember, how do I control this? You remember when we presented the library to you several, I guess it's been years ago now when we started. We presented the option that we were going to use a metal panel in the exterior of the building and presented a composite panel to you. I think it was foreign to you. I think everyone thought metal panel was reminiscent of a Butler building. I think after we explained it to you, showed you examples, which it would be closer to the end panel, the flat panel here. I think everybody was in unanimous agreement that would be appropriate to this building. We hence used a different material because of cost, but because that panel was approved, we would like to follow up that would be a precedent that had been set that we could use this on our current building of the A9 building. So, but we do have some options to present with you tonight to discuss concealment of mechanical equipment on the building for the A9 project. And I'm going to turn this over to Brandon Rule, currently the project manager.
So this image that you're looking at here is the south, or would be the northwest perspective of the building, facing back towards the main hospital. So you're looking at a number of materials, but the ones we're here in question for you today are the metal panels specifically. So the front of this building is dressed up with aluminum composite panel, the smoother panel that you're seeing on the table there. And then in this lighter gray in the background, that would be a stucco, and you're barely picking up above the roof. You're seeing what we're proposing, corrugated, concealed fastener metal panel. And so that panel is, it'll be orientated horizontally, concealed fasteners. The panels, again, just hiding the mechanical equipment. They come up to 20-foot sheets of minimum seating, sealed, so what you're gonna see is something like this. What we like to think is very elegant, and used on a lot of buildings now. We understand the need for the ordinance, we put this in a lot of the markets, so trying to prohibit the use of a typical kind of R panel for a metal building, we totally get that. And so, these are just a few renderings, of that. That's the back side of the building. This is primarily stucco. And then here's some examples of some recent projects we've done that utilize these materials. So this is the Pulaski Tech Culinary School. You can see here, this is that corrugated concealed fastener metal panel. The copper color is the ACM. On the A&I building, we're going with a silver color all over. So, the difference between corrugated metal material and the ACM metal material really textural difference. Here's another angle of that same project, kind of shows the difference between these two materials. And here's one that Alan did at Cleveland Clinic. This is primarily ACM and stucco. And again, that corrugated material, as you can hear on the screen walls. So, in this instance, you kind of see how that goes away with the right reflections, but considering that the existing hospital is 5-6 stories, looking down on this 2-story building, we want to hide all those canopies. This material proves itself to be cost effective and still look pretty nice. So pull that off. Then, this is kind of little extra, I've got to fly around.
Did you say the bottom is going to be granite?
Yes, this bottom portion is flat granite. This is all the ACM. And
Can you describe stucco for us? Because we've had numerous debates as to what exactly stucco is. So stucco for you guys would be?
Stucco is a real cementitious base.
Yes, please.
In less than a half hour.
Not drive it. Yeah. It's not drive it. So I think what a lot of our market industry around here kind of sees stucco is drive it or eat this exterior insulation finish system, which has insulation behind it, built up with styrofoam basically. So coming up, you can open it with pencil. This is full build, 3/4 inch thick cementitious stucco. So it would be very resilient, very durable. It's built up kind of like layers of different types of aggregate put on a screen onto the backup wall. So like I said, build material that we can assign a texture or color to.
Good. Move for the adoption of resolution.
Second.
Lily?
Aye.
Sanders?
Aye.
Aye. Aye. Keplinger?
Aye.
McMahon?
Aye.
Brooks? Aye. Harmon?
Aye.
Williams? Aye.
Mayor, that is the agenda.
Thank you. Is there any old business?
Thank you.
Thank you, Alan. And the way on the agenda, yes, but that's all right, it's on the page. I'm going to ask our city engineer, Richard Penn, who's going to give a quick update on the remodel.
Thank you, Mayor. The architect firm Williams & Dean has been back to our office a couple of times. We've looked at the building again, and we're continuing to discuss layouts and options. So if it pleases the council, we'll wait at least another month to bring back something that's better prepared.
Thank you. We have new business. Our economic developer, Colleen, is going to come forward, and Colleen Carr, and give us an update. This is her first official.
Good evening, and I'm thrilled to be here. If I haven't already met you, Colleen Carr, your Economic Development Director, and I just wanted to give you an update for the first quarter. I wrote it all out, so I'm not going to read it to you. If you have any questions, stop me as I go. What I was going to do is just hit on a few things. The first is how many leads I had this quarter. We've had 8, and I've worked diligently on them. Some of them are coming to fruition. We have 2 that may announce soon, and we do have an announcement this Friday, April the 27th at 11 a.m. We have the groundbreaking for the science. I love
They just walked
how
out.
they walked out. Sorry. So be there to support that, and we're very excited. The next thing I wanted to talk about is a goal of mine this first quarter has been retention and expansion of existing businesses. So I've spent a lot of time just stopping in, saying hello, leaving my card, asking what I can do to help. Moving forward, I really want the existing businesses here to know me, be able to come so I can help because, as you all already know, a lot of the growth is going to come from existing businesses. So that's been a big focus of mine. So training, I finished and completed Mid-South Basic on April the 5th. The mayor's been through that program. It's wonderful. Given me a lot of wisdom to move forward. The next thing, I will be going and attending Oklahoma University, their Economic Development Institute. And this is, I think, a 4-year program that you start. And so I go to my first section of that next week. I'll be gone in Fort Worth. So I'm excited to learn there. And I've been working on a strategic plan, and I'm working with the commission, the Planning Commission, the move to the Vision Sherwood 2040. And I'm also looking at the Boyette plan that was put together, and that was back in 2014. So I'm just looking at that, trying to listen, talking to the mayor, talking to the commission, make sure we're all on the same page, and we'll get that together, and then I'll present kind of the new plan as we move forward. Let's see what else. Marketing updates. I've almost finished a brochure. We've been working on that. There was a brochure around. I don't know if anyone saw it. We're just updating it. I've been working with the city to get that updated. So I'm working on that. And our website, same thing. Another big thing I'm trying to keep updated is all of our existing sites, existing buildings with the AEDC and with MLRA. So if you have questions about that, just let me know. And I guess looking ahead, my goals are to be more involved, to make sure that all of our existing knows me, and to make sure that we have our face in front of every business that comes through. And another thing I am working on, the mayor and I talked about, kind of attracting startups to Sherwood. So I was going to try to have a business packet in the office when I meet with entrepreneurs or people that are interested to kind of really help them with some of those steps. When you're a brand new business, you don't know where to go to funding and don't know where to go for advice, to kind of be that for them as well so that we can attract startups. And let's see, I think that's it. Of course, if you ever have questions, please come to the office. If I haven't met personally, I'd really like to do that. And my phone number and email are on there.
I will say she's been very visible. I'm very pleased. She's everywhere. She's everywhere. So you're off to a good start. That's a big priority with this position, is to be very visible in our community with our business leaders.
Honored and thankful to have this role. So.
Well, does anyone have any questions or comments for Ms. Colleen? Appreciate you coming tonight. Thank you. Is there any more new business? Not in the way of announcements. I will not read each one of those, but there are several opportunities for adoption events with our animal shelter. They're doing a great job of promoting the adoptions. Sherwood Senior Citizen Fish Fry is going to be this Saturday. Tickets are $10 a piece for adults, $3 for children under 10.
If he has tickets, he's waving at you.
Yes, well, good. He went and got some. They're in need of door prizes, silent auction items. So not door prizes, silent auction. So if you have not had a chance to donate some of those, I tell you, one of the things I think that sells the best goes. And Robin, you can address this. You just had a fundraiser, and very successful fundraiser with Animal Shelter, I should say, the best yet. But gift cards and things like that really, they sell very well. People really will just buy those immediately. So, but everybody that can give something, that would be great. Robert has the tickets. He'll be standing at the door as you leave tonight. And be sure to take one for you and some friends. Sherwood Police Department drug take-back event is this Saturday, and also that is always an opportunity that's available to the residents at our police department and our substation and Gravel Ridge 24 hours a day. You can drop off at any time. Sherwood Citizens Police Academy Alumni Association has several opportunities for the community, for the restaurants that will give back to their program. Those dates are listed. Sherwood Farmers Market begins May 1st. At Sherwood Forest in the Pavilion. Next Tuesday is the Mayor's 22nd Annual Prayer Breakfast. It begins, actually, the serving line starts at 6:30. This says 7 a.m. The program will begin at 7. The line opens for food at 6:30. If you do not have a ticket, I know several of you bought tables, so if you need a ticket, there's probably some here that might, or we'll get you a ticket. Prayer rally at the flagpole will be Friday, May the 4th, 7:45 a.m. Beverly. At
She
the
knows what I
flagpole
want.
there at the here at the police department. And I believe that Marcia or Colleen has already announced the ribbon cutting for the neuroscience. Can I get that date one more time? I'm not sure everyone had a chance to write that down. 27th for the neuroscience. The 27th at what time? 11 a.m. All right, thank you. Are there any more announcements?
Mayor, I have one. This past weekend, Keep Sherwood Beautiful did a shred-a-thon, and it was a huge success. But we filled the truck up very fast, and it was supposed to be a 3-hour function, and it was about an hour, maybe an hour and a half. It was completely full. We had to turn away people, and so the shredding companies said that they were going to come back. So we're going to have another one on May 19th at 9 a.m. And this time we're going to say a 5-box limit because people were coming in with basically truckloads full of stuff to be shredded.
Oh my goodness.
And
I think they're going to try to bring 2 trucks this time, so hopefully we'll get them all.
so it's a lot bigger than I ever thought it would be. But if you got anything needs to be shredded, that's the place to bring it.
It's a great opportunity. Residents really like it. I did get an email this morning regarding that I forwarded on to Miss Betty. Are there any more announcements?
Move to
Did we
adjourn.
adjourn?